money, but we also at the same time serve the purpose of providing about 30,000 families with a holiday that many of them wouldn't otherwise get.
Yeah, that may be true, but you have to think of the other members of the community.
We do, very much so
indeed. Reasonable people, you know, who say that so many caravans, so close together, you know, do constitute a nuisance for the rest of the community.
When you say it's so close together, we do in fact conform entirely with the model standards laid down by the government. And this has been recently laid down. This camp conforms in every way with the model standards. And in regard to the number of caravans, there are a large number here, 3,000, but there is a demand for 3,000, a demand for more than 3,000. And where would you put them if you didn't put them here? Would you have 30 camps of 100 each scattered all over the place? There are a lot around the coast already. I think it's far better to have a concentration in this way, where they can be properly controlled, where everything can be properly organized, where the facilities can be provided for the people. And the people who come here, the people with families, are by and large not the people who go abroad. Therefore, I think the resorts can prosper through the patronage of the campers, the holiday campers. And this, of course, is only a recreational or summer holiday camp. It's not a permanent residential camp.
Changing times bring changing holiday habits, and a growingly popular one is caravanning. When you see a place like this, you have to admit that caravan camps are a problem. And though it's a more acute problem here at Porthcawl than anywhere else, it's a problem, a planner's headache, on beautiful coasts all over the country. Was a shock to Dr. Sharp. His letter was a shock to the planning committee, whose chairman is a Porthcawl man, Councillor John.
I am of the view, and I'm certain my committee would be of the view, that Porthcawl itself could be looked at apart from the caravans. They are here. We have other bays in the town. We've got the discontinuation of the British Railways, and we've got a town centre to look at.
Is the town and is the County Planning Authority quite happy then about these caravans?
Well, I wouldn't be able to say we're happy. Some members of the authority agree with caravanning, some disagree with caravanning. But the caravans at Porthcawl are providing a service to our people.
As a member of Porthcawl Council, Mr. Thomas, which is most closely concerned with this problem, how do you feel about Dr. Sharp's report?
I think it's quite true.
What are your chief objections, then, to these caravan sites?
I think there are three: aesthetic, social, and economic. The site is derelict for the major part of the year, with blown sand at times reaching roof levels. In the summer, the sand is replaced by lines of washing, ash cans, litter of all kinds, old cars. There are 5,000 of them in Porthcawl, which is far too many for a town of its size. And I think that if holidays of this type are necessary, then the load should be spread amongst the other resorts in South Wales.
If there weren't caravan sites available, then you think a lot of these people would go into digs in the town?
I don't think so, no. They'll go elsewhere with their caravans, or for the similar type of holiday.
Well, what do you think can be done?
I think the whole nature of these sites wants to be changed. They should be changed to residential sites, to hotels, and similar kinds of public accommodation, pubs and so forth.
You want to abolish the caravan?
Oh, yes, completely.
But wait a minute now. They do provide one of the cheapest forms of holiday, you know.
Oh, yes, I agree. But then chalet camps could provide holiday accommodation almost as cheaply. So you see, the rateable value of Sir Leslie Joseph's site is £22,600 this year. If that was converted to residential and hotel and commercial development, The minimum rateable value would be £100,000 a year, at least 5 times as much. So you can see how the town is really suffering.
Porthcawl Council itself owns one of the 2 caravan sites.